Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Renowned Explorers International Society, the Emperor's Challenge. We're about to fight some raptors. You may notice they've changed positions. That's because between recording sessions, the game crashed and I had to reload. We're back exactly where we were before. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything at all. But the position of the raptors, which is always randomly generated, is slightly different. Now, these raptors appear to want to be friendly, which is very interesting. But that's fine with us because we want to be aggressive. Now, these raptors are pretty far away from us, so I'm tempted to just go down here a little bit of ways away from them, and we're going to buff ourselves up. We're just going to get ready for them. There we go. And then we will end our turn and let them move toward us. We have the efficient again. Hit 3 targets with an area of effectability. Okay, well that should be a little bit more useful than the last one, which was hit 1 target with an area of effect. That was a little silly. Perfect, and these guys have lined up perfectly for me. So I'm just going to hit all 3 of them right here. Done. There we go. There's our skill. And then I'm going to drag you over here and hit all of them again with fireworks, so that they cannot retaliate very well next turn. And we'll bring Phelan up here to intercept this other group. Wow, we don't do much damage to them, do we? Alright, we'll just kick one of them. Boom. I mean, if you don't get major props for being willing to kick a raptor in the face, I don't know what does. I would probably make you the coolest kid in school, I would imagine. And the miss from her extra grit, which is very nice. That grit has been coming in handy. I think that skill of hers that lets her wear boots is actually one of the stronger ones I've seen on a character. It's very, very powerful. Especially for a healer. Giving a healer that amount of dodge seems like a very nice thing. Alright, very good. Now, Phelan is kind of trapped in there. And Yu has taken quite a bit of damage, so I'd like to heal him up. That's going to be difficult with her trapped. I wonder if can we get her out? That is the question. Doesn't look likely. Let's take a look at this raptor here. They must be up to something. Yeah, I believe that. All right. Let's just try to finish off some of these raptors over here then. I can't get Phelan out of there. I can't finish these guys off either. Wow. Gotta figure out what I want to do here. I'm just going to look at all my options. Alright, we're going to bring you over here. And we are going to try to get rid of this raptor. I don't really have a better option. These guys are pretty tanky. This may end up being an issue. There we go. Can finish that guy off at least. That's one less to worry about. But these guys are going to be done with their debuff pretty soon. In fact, it may be this turn. They may be done already, which is going to be a problem if they all get over here to attack. Another miss on Phelan. That's great. And a miss on Hattis. That grid is so good. Coming in handy. Another miss. There's a hit. Yeah, so if, judging on how much damage that one did, if all those previous attacks had hit, we would have been in real trouble. Fortunately, not the case, but man. Alright, we're still going to try to finish this guy off here to try to get Phelan out of there if we can. Oh, it's going to be close. Well, we'll risk it. We'll risk it. We got to risk it. We got to get Phelan out of there. We need her healing. There we go. Excellent. Now we can bring Phelan down, bring her here, War Dance to get everyone healed back up, and do a good deal of damage. Okay, she might fall here, but that's okay. I did save enough resolve. We are getting low, though. We got to watch that. I'm a little worried about our final battle here. Okay, good. They're splitting up their targets. That's very nice of them. And we do have a couple here that are low. It's good. I can't get both of them in one turn. So we will finish... Or I can't get all three in one turn, I should say. So we're just going to take out this guy. And take out this guy. And hopefully I won't lose another renown on this fight. Okay, good. That worked out. I did lose a resolve, which is unfortunate, but at least we're moving on. And we've still got 3 resolve in the tank. Yes, that should be sufficient. Unless we really mess this up. Hopefully that won't happen. All right. The land notes the crew should never be caught off guard by the sneaky behavior of these raptors again. Okay, good. Out of supplies. That's not so good. Loses attack power. Very unfortunate. And we've still got at least 2 encounters to go. 2 encounters to go. All right. The field is overrun with raptors, but also dogs. They seem to be playing together. Raptors seem to be teaching something to the anti-explorer dogs. When they see you, they start running towards you full of excitement. They will never let you leave. Let's deal with these overexcited predators. All right, here we are. Friendly. The raptors become your friends. That could be interesting. Very interesting. All right, very interesting, very interesting. Everything's interesting. Okay. 4 dogs and 2 raptors. We're going to collapse toward these 2 first. Try to get them out of the picture as soon as possible. We'll start with a debuff there. We are brutal, which gives us plus 20% speech defense for now. We'll just excite you a little bit. And then bring Hattis over and see if we can get rid of one of these on the very first turn. Not quite. Nope, not quite. Oh, we can with a Devious attack. All right, we're going to do that. That's definitely worth it. We're going to start this off aggressively, and if we can transition to friendly at some point to try to get that interesting ending there, there might be an extra like item or something we can get if we resolve this friendly. Or we may just miss out on a little bit of resources, but that's okay. We can't spend resources anymore anyway, so they're only worth a tiny bit of renown. I'd rather figure out if there's something interesting to this encounter. All right, we're going to try to back off a little bit, stay out of range of this new group while we finish off this last raptor of this first group. Also the first raptor of this first group, because the other one was a dog, but you know, hey. Let's go over here. We may not be able to finish him off this turn. The raptors seem to be relatively strong. Okay. Interesting. There we go. We can get it with a friendly attack, though. Let's do that. We wanted to start on friendly anyway. The raptor's very confused. Poor raptor. And here comes the other group. Hopefully we are out of range. We are not. That's unfortunate. Ow. That hurt. Hang in there, Phelan. Oh, geez. This might be bad. Yep, that's bad. 2 resolve left. That is going to be very, very close for this final encounter. I don't know if that's going to be sufficient. We may be in a little bit of trouble here. We were doing so well. Go ahead and revive Phelan here. And do a war dance. There we go. Okay, 1 dog and 1 raptor left. Hopefully they choose different targets. If they both focus on Phelan, she will go down again. Good, excellent. Okay, that should be sufficient to not lose another resolve. And we should be able to do enough friendly attacks here to resolve this encounter friendly. Don't want to do that. Bring Baylin up here and finish off this dog. There we go. And we will switch over to a friendly crew, which does give us minus 20 armor, which is not great. We can finish this off with an aggressive attack. I'm just going to do it. I don't want to risk losing another resolve. It's not worth it. Some other time, I will try to get that friendly victory against these raptors. Ravelo gets another point. We do get lots of resources. Very nice. All right, time to continue. Out of supplies again. Lose a little bit of speech defense loss. That's unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Get some free study here. Okay, nothing too exciting. We do lose a resolve. We are down to 1 resolve. If we lose any character in this next fight, we lose the game. So we've got to be very, very, very careful. Let's see what we've got. Secret documents you found near the Anti-Explorer's machine reveal that a terrible monster is lurking here. Is this what the Anti-Explorers are trying to hide? Hattis thinks this will be a search with great danger, and when it is over, the crew had better head back to London. Are you ready to go? Let's do it. The jungle is thick, but you see plenty of pink fog vents coming from the ground. Whatever the Landover was holding down here with Project Jurassic Sleep, it was something huge. Hattis stops everyone. She has heard a weird sound. A sheep? Here? Why do these guys show up everywhere? The sheep is tied to a pole. It hasn't noticed you yet. Jurassic Park reference, anybody? Let's free it. Sure, why not? No, let's not do that. That seems foolish. I don't know. Do we want to free the sheep? Or leave it be? I think we're going to leave it be. It's a little mean, but we're an aggressive crew. It's the way it is. Something is coming. Something big. A gargantuan predatory dinosaur. It looks very, very dangerous. Baylin says she had heard about these dragons. They apparently spit fire. God help us all. Fortunately for us, they don't actually spit fire. The stuck sheep buys you some time. That's very nice. As Hattis makes everyone run like the wind. How can you ever face such a force of nature? Hattis is both excited and terrified at the same time with this monumental find. Now you just need to survive or find a way to deal with it. Leaving the sheep there has increased our odds for coming challenged by 10%. Okay. The crew runs at full speed. Soon the first opportunity arises, a fallen tree stretching over a ravine. An athletic crew might win some from crucial time in a spectacular way by crossing the ravine, or you can stay safe and keep running. 30% chance to succeed or a 70% chance to fail. I don't think that's enough. I think we're just going to keep running and increase our chances by 10% as opposed to 40. Hattis is afraid people will be stunned in the face of such perils and decides to take the safe route. There are probably more perils up ahead, okay? Hattis thinks about how to turn this around. You just need a little bit more time. Then another choice presents itself. You could push a boulder to block off the valley you're fleeing through, or you could navigate a hill where steam is escaping from the ground. Both could win you some much needed time. So we need someone to push the boulder or someone to lead the way. We don't have someone who's athletic, and we don't have someone who's a survivalist, so either of these are going to be rough. 27% chance on that one. Let's look at the boulder. 29% chance. Technically better. So criminal will become wounded if we fail on this one. How about the other one? I didn't look at what the negatives were going to be. Papers lost. That's not nearly as bad. We're going to go for this one. We'll hope we make it, but if we don't, losing some study, not the end of the world. We made it. That's amazing. That will help us out a lot. We lead the way. Feline leads the way with such expertise that Yu has time to take an inquisitive look at all of the steam rising from the ground. We get some study. Eureka! Yu thinks he knows how the Landelver is powered by geothermal energy. This technology will change the world. Let's keep our advantage over the monster. Hattis has had enough running. It's time to turn around and face that horrible monster. Maybe with the lead you gathered, you can find a way to gain a definite tactical advantage. Well, it doesn't look like it. 0% chance, 4% chance, or 19% chance. That's not very good. Look at all those bonuses, and we only end up with a 19% chance. The chance of getting this is really low unless you have... You need like an athlete or a tactician. And that'll make it a lot easier. But 19%, might as well go for it. We don't have an option. Maybe we'll get lucky. Oh my gosh, we got lucky. That's incredible. The monster does not seem so clever and is easily distracted. The crew should keep on distracting the beast. That will enrage him more easily and improve your grit. Very nice. This is the highest ring encounter we can run into. We got very, very lucky on those rolls. I'm not going to pretend we didn't. But let us see if we can take this game home. All right, here goes. Look at that guy. Look at him. He's so cool. 1200 HP, but only 5 armor because we got a very, very good debuff from our very nice rolls. This monster will roar before it swipes at your crew, lowering the armor of anyone hit. Okay? How is our armor doing? Not great, but Fei Lin is by far the squishiest of our team right now, so we need to keep her in the back if we can. Let's bring Wang Yu up, and let's start this encounter by startling this beast. Very good. That should lower his armor even further. First of all. I know, it lowers his speech defense. I'm sorry. It lowers his speech defense even further and lowers his attack power, which should be very, very helpful. And then we will bring Hatisse in to try and hit him. But if I bring her here, then Fei Lin will no longer be able to attack. So let's do Fei Lin first and bring her in here. And let's see what we can do. Do a little bit of damage there. I guess we're gonna do it. That's all she can do. Let's hope that she hits. She does. And we do a little bit of damage. Okay, excellent. And he is actually very vulnerable to being enraged, which is good. Yeah, that's very good. Okay. Bring Hatisse around here and see if we can get a shot off. All right, small amount of damage. How about a devious? Oh, can't get a range for devious ability. Yeah, we're just gonna take a shot at him then. We're just gonna try to whittle this guy down as fast as we can. There's a very good possibility that if he takes a hit at one of us, we will get very close to dying. And again, if we take one hit that knocks out a member of our team, we lose the game. So we need to be very, very careful. All right. Let's use the big boom, maybe? No, it doesn't do any damage. He's apparently 100% immune to being terrified. So there's no point in doing that. We will instead continue to keep him enraged. And I think we're going to start using Fei Lin as a healer, because we really cannot afford to lose a character. Let's bring Hatisse in, though, and check how her Sadden does. Not very well. Not very well. Okay, she's better off just attacking from range, then. Once we've waited for 3 or 4 turns, we'll probably use Piercing Shot. Give it the max amount of time to stack up damage. It does get plus 25% damage per turn that is off cooldown. So we'll give her a little while to get that damage up. Okay, his debuff should be over now. It is. So he's doing full damage. So we have to be very, very careful. And we're just going to try to keep him enraged. I think that's our best bet. He takes extra damage from being enraged, and it taunts him to you, which is good, and we can just continue to heal you up and let him tank for us. I do need to move Fei Lin away a little bit so she doesn't keep getting hit by that AoE. Yeah, like that. Like that AoE. We just lost. That is the end of the game. Very unfortunate. I think we had a really good chance of winning that one. That very, very last sort of journey around the island was probably too much. We probably should have just tried to end the game and not gotten greedy for resources. That's on me. However, this was overall a very, very nice first try at the Emperor's Challenge. I do hope you enjoyed it. Let's see what happens. Okay, we get some new booster packs. Excellent. I probably have most of these cards already. Yep, have that one. Have that one. Do not have that one. All right, new story. Excellent. +2 supplies. Choose one crew member to gain either a Beguiler or a Diplomat perk. Very, very nice. I like that. Let's see what else we got. Master Thief, I already own. Professor Anna, I already own. Work the Wits, that's a new one. This campfire story gives you +1 encounter for each level of Tactician, Beguiler, or Quick Thinker in your crew. Not bad. Cool. Okay, unlock some new packs. And here we are, back at the main menu. Oh well, it's too bad. I really wanted to win that one. I'm kind of depressed that we didn't get it, but that's all right. It happens. We couldn't have expected to win on our first try. I would have been very pleased if we had, but that's all right. Now, a couple of things we have gotten, because we completed most of the game, because we got to the Lost Island, we did unlock both Wang Yu and Fei Lin as captains, and I'd kind of like to look at their captain perks. Okay, Fei Lin, you gain 10% renown from A-rank treasures whenever you find a secret on an expedition. That's interesting, okay. And Wang Yu, once you acquired 5 encounter on an expedition, +2 study and +2 collect whenever you succeeds on the adventure wheel. Interesting. All right. Doesn't seem particularly strong. A little bit hard to activate there, but certainly interesting. All right. And let's look at our daily challenge, because we were on that last daily challenge for 3 days. So I missed one probably, or was it 2 days? No, it was yesterday. I can't even remember. Yes, yesterday the game came out. So that was yesterday's challenge. We just failed. I don't know how we did on it. I don't know how to check that even, but here's today's challenge. Amazing armor. Level up by items to gain on bonuses. Train a crew member's armor to its very limit. Train a crew member to have 45 armor. Okay. And treasure hunt spotter. Gather as many treasure hunt tokens as possible. Interesting. Okay. That's very, very good. Let's go back to the menu here. And take a look at the leaderboards. Leaderboards, that's my last campaign. Is there one for the Emperor's Challenge, perhaps? Here we go, Emperor's Challenge. Okay, there's our crew. My rank in, is this just my leaderboards possibly? I believe it is my leaderboards. Showing our point total. Our focus was research at 2027, and we got 92 points. All right. Own entries. Okay, we can't look at everyone's high scores, apparently. Interesting. I'm not sure how that works. I would assume there should be a way to look at everyone's. Huh. Okay. There's got to be a way to show all of the leaderboard scores for everyone playing the game, I assume. If I'm wrong, let me know. If I'm right, let me know, and let me know how to get to it, because I would like to see how we did on that daily challenge. I wouldn't mind making it a habit of doing daily challenges and seeing how we rank. So, if you enjoyed the video, despite the fact that we ended up losing in the end, please put a like on the video. It really helps. And subscribe if you would like to see more content of this type come out on my channel. For now, my name is Geopogg. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my first run of Renowned Explorers, the Emperor's Challenge, and I will see you next time. Once again, thank you very much for being here, and goodbye.